Hi everybody, I'm on Intuitive here with our weekend reading for July 18th, 2025. You know what? I want to remind everyone it's for entertainment purposes only. And please like, share, and subscribe as it really helps the channel. And thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Thank you to all my new subscribers. I do appreciate you being here. This week, for this weekend, reading using the Archangel Power Tarot Cards by Radleigh Valentine, getting a clarifying card from the Spirit Animal Oracle from Colette Baron-Reid, doing the 3-card pick with the Guiding Light Oracle by Kelly T. Smith. So we're going to get started. I am shuffling these Archangel Power Tarot Cards right now. Shuffle these up for the week of July 18th. I'm going to check the date. Yes, July 18th, 2025. Oh, there's a big deck, so they're kind of hard to shuffle here. But that's all right. I've got this. See what we got. See if we can get any good messages, or maybe, well, I was going to say we're not so good. But of course, they're always a good message. Not worried about that. Let's see what our message is for the weekend. Again, if it resonates with you, that's fine. And if it doesn't resonate, that's fine too. And you know, I just wanted to mention that if this happens to come up and it's not the weekend of July 18th, 2025, it may be a message that is still relevant to you. You know, even if you get this message at a different time, you never know. Sometimes these feeds come up in YouTube and it's like, oh, that message did still resonate with me. So let's see. I'm now pulling one of these Spirit Animal Oracle cards. And here we go. First card that I got, Knight of Michael. And the Knight cards in this, I'm just going to look at this. Well, Michael is sword. Okay, Knight is swords. I like that. There we go. And this is, it says strong, committed, intellectual, and diligent. Time to move quickly, choose logic over emotion and sudden changes. So keeping that in mind and using our noggin, I just heard, because it's logical. Swords are our mind, things that we're thinking about. So we might have some sudden changes coming up this weekend. Then we get the 7 of Raphael. Raphael happens to be cups. 7 of cups. Time to make a decision. I think we just got that. Time to move quickly. Yeah, okay, got it. Time to make a decision. Be clear on what you want and take action. A need for detoxification. This 7 of Raphael would be 7 of Cups. You spoiled for choice. It seems like whatever's going on this weekend, some of us out here may have like a lot of choices, or a lot of, maybe have to make a decision. We have a lot of options to make, you know, to make a choice, a lot of options out there. And then Queen of Ariel. Ariel here is the Queen of Pentacles, which I like that. This is a very nice grounding card. I actually like that with all these, you know, decisions out there that may, for some of us, may have to make a decision. A lot of these options, it's nice to have a grounding card here, especially in this position. And this says mature. I like that. Practical, generous and happy. Nurture yourself and those you love. The ability to make anything more beautiful. Practical and wise advice. Like that, okay? And then I got for our, actually this is our clarifying card. That's our last card. Our clarifying card, I got number 1, which is kind of beginning. And this says Ant Spirit, and it says time to collaborate. I also like this card in our clarifying position. You know, we get these first 2 cards here, like for this weekend. A decision needs to be made, it sounds like. Or there might be some different options, you know, what do we want to do? Where do we want to go? Something maybe up, like, I'm hearing even maybe like a car repair. I don't know. And this is kind of a good example. I'm not saying this is what might be going on. That I'm not saying anybody's car is going to break down, but like, which dealer do I take it to? Or which car repair shop? You know, you really don't know. But I like this because this Queen of Ariel comes in, which allows for a good practical decision to be made. Looking at all the options, when, you know, getting quotes from different vendors and different dealers, right? I like this. It slows things down. We bring that practical aspect into the decision making, which I like, whatever the decision making is. And, you know, you have free will. You can do whatever you want. You can make whatever decision you want. But I like this practical decision making energy here. This also may be bringing in a mature woman, right? Or a mature, it doesn't have to be a woman. It can be a man. It doesn't matter. But somebody who, like a parent or a trusted like mentor to help with the decision making. You know, I'm getting, and then with this time to collaborate card, yes, collaborating, getting some other people that we trust. Almost like I'm getting a sense this weekend that we might need to make a decision, not really sure what direction to go, taking the time, cross those T's, dot those I's, get all the information we need, and bringing in some other people to help us that we trust, people that we trust to help make that decision this week. So again, it's up to you, whatever. You may not have to make any decisions this weekend or coming up. But like I say, these cards it's funny. They both kind of, the first two cards that came out are kind of like some decision making may be needed. But the nice thing is we have some really grounding energy around that decision making process. So hopefully the best decision can be made. So there you go. Now let's do our 3-card pick. I'm going to shuffle these guiding light cards. This is the Guiding Light Oracle. Give these a shuffle here. It's like, of course, this is also a big deck. So let's see. Give these a couple of shuffles. And here we go. All right. Card 1, card 2, card 3. Card 1, 2, 3. Think about which card resonates with you. 1, 2, or 3. If you picked card 1, you got 4 or 40, this is a nice, strong foundational number, like the 4 legs of a table, nice, strong foundation. And it says supernova. An aspect of your personality, ego self, must die to make way for a new shiny star to be born. It seems like an aspect of your personality, something in your ego, that ego self, has to die to make way for a new shiny star to be born. Kind of interesting. Not sure what that means for anybody who might have picked this card, but there you go. If you pick card 2, 54, which is a 9, coming to the end of a process, and it says purging process, you may be currently experiencing emotional discomfort that is disrupting your inner peace. Maybe time to purge something, going through that purging process, coming to the end of a process of something. You may be currently experiencing emotional discomfort that is disrupting your inner peace. Sometimes it's time to prune out some of the things that we don't need, that are really kind of causing us some issues. Helps to clear out some things that we can't really nurture anymore, because it's really just causing us inner turmoil and disrupting us. And if you got pick card 361, which is a 7. 7 is quite a spiritual number, and this is collective consciousness. You may be feeling overwhelmed by all of the energetic shifts. It is time to focus on peace and love for all. Love that. It is time to focus. It may be time to focus on peace and love for all. I've been doing myself personally some world meditation. Some meditation on world peace lately, and it just just like bringing that, like just world peace, just bringing that energy, doing what I can in my small part that I can to help the world maybe focus a little more on world peace than maybe sometimes it's focused on. So just doing my small part in helping to calm myself down from feeling overwhelmed by all the energetic shifts. You may be feeling that too. All right, my friends, as you know, on Mondays, I do my 3-card pick-a-card shorts. Tuesdays, that's my Super Duper Girl shorts. Wednesdays are my astrology tarot cards picks. And Thursdays are my weekly energy readings. And here we are on Fridays with my weekend energy readings. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell so you'll be notified when I'm on. And I will see you all very, very soon. Until then, namaste.